Property taxes. Yes, we're hearing that from you guys on the phones. So many people complain and are frustrated with what they feel is a very high rate of taxes in Minot. Compared to other jurisdictions. I hear that. I really have the same frustration as you, however, have had a very difficult time actually trying to, in a very consolidated, centralized place, find out how we actually spend our tax dollars as a city. I gave myself 1 hour and said, let me go to the Minot City website and see, without, really having to dig, if I can find sort of just a very simple, overview of how taxes are spent. And guess what? Not there. One of the things I would like to see if I win is a pie chart on the front page of Minot City's website that clearly has sort of the categories of spending. We give this much to sanitation and this much to public works and this much to city employee benefits and pay. I think taxpayers should be able to see very clearly how their tax money is spent. And to that end, one of the things I will incorporate, either by myself or hopefully with my fellow council members and the mayor, is a taxpayer night. When I lived in Baltimore, this was a very popular night in Baltimore. What it was is, before City Council proposed its budget and considered its budget, so it wasn't a done deal by any means, the city held a taxpayer night at a centralized location where any taxpayer in the city of Baltimore could come, and did come, to see what the proposed budget looked like and provide their input into the priorities and the spending of their tax dollars. I am very much of the perspective that as City Council, we are just stewards of the money of taxpayers. It is not our money. We are entrusted by voters, if we win, to spend that money in the most efficient and wise way, just as we do our own household budgets and our own income. And so therefore, we need to hear from you. And so I would love and would have taxpayer night, even if it's by myself, no other one in council joins me, to hear from the people whose money it is. What you think about the proposals, what you would like to see money spent on, what you wouldn't like money to be spent on. But I think part of the problem is transparency. We really don't have a clear sense of what our money is being spent on. It may be spent on the greatest things ever and being used in the most efficient, stretch those dollars way. But when the average citizen cannot locate, this information readily to see that, it's hard then to make an informed opinion on, what tax dollars should and how they're being spent on. So yeah, taxes are high. I get that. I hear that. Can we lower them? I don't have the answer to that. I do not know, what we're spending the money on precisely. If there is areas for savings, certainly we want to keep our priorities of keeping, our city services, A1, and improving them as we can. But if we can do that and lower taxes, then let's do that. Or if there are other ways we can raise revenue, let's look into that. But again, this should be a collective effort by the community and the taxpayers and the council. So those are my thoughts on property taxes right now, and would love to hear from you about those. Thank you.